How does this model help support everything we've just been talking about to help legal tech tell its story and have better close win rates?
So first of all, I think it's a wonderful document that shows everything that, the real important pieces that you need all in one place. So it gives you a holistic approach to the sales process and the engagement process. And so I think it's incredibly important that you have it really laid out in front of people. You're going to use this as a guide, and I would hope that people would use it as a guide. So if you go linearly from top to bottom, I mean, you're walking through the process and everything makes sense. But I would use this not only as a guide on how to design my customer engagement workflow or prospect engagement workflow. I would use it also as a reminder of some of the things that you need to do to get them over the hump of making a purchasing decision, and then ultimately into loyalty as a loyal customer. The important part is that it doesn't have to go directly in order. Now, you'll start out that way as you try to build awareness, try to, develop the lead and turn it into an interested customer, to generate and create desire, to then turn into action, and then the action becomes a loyal customer, right? Now, you may be at the action phase, right? But your prospect isn't quite capturing the ability to go back and to have all this available right in front of you, all laid out, and say, well, I might need to go back to reinforce interest. Even though I'm at this phase, I'm farther along with this prospect and this potential customer, there are some things that I could do that could help reassure and reinforce what they learned along the way, and I may need to go back and forth. So there's nothing wrong with using this as a guide to say, well, if I think I've gotten them to the action stage, and that's wonderful, I'm at sales enablement, I've gotten them to where I'm trying to convert them, or I'm converting them, but something's missing. Go back to your process and reanalyze it. Use this as a guide to say, you know what, when we didn't do as good of a job at the lead generation or interest phase, and maybe there's some things that we could do now that could help reinforce them. Being able to be flexible enough to say, this is a guide for me, and this is a way to understand the important elements of the sales and marketing process and how they work together, and not being afraid to say, hey, I got somebody who came in with interest. It was an inbound lead. They skipped the lead generation part because they're coming to me saying, I have a need, we have a problem, we have a pain point, but you need to go back and say some of the elements that you put together for awareness and lead generation are really important to be able to connect them with, reinforce their interest and move them forward. So using elements from different phases is fine, but getting them qualified well is really important. And then as you move them through, you want to move them through the process and this is a good overview of what is needed at each step, or the focus of each step should be.